This is my 2001 YZ250. If you didn't see the last video, I tried to tune this bike and it didn't go so well. If you guys want to see that last video, it'll be up here somewhere. The bike is running a little lean right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing back in the pull barn so we can start this attempt number 2 of tuning this bike. Alright, we got this thing in the pull barn. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up for my sake and yours because I haven't heard this thing in a while. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see what I need to do. Alright guys, I went ahead and got the throttle body off. And I wanted to show you guys this real quick. Look right here, this spring should be spread out more. There's too much tension on it right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it up here. I had to take the front brake off because this was really tight on there. Look at that. That's not good. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it and try to mess with that throttle real quick and see what that does, see if that changes anything. But I still am going to change the throttle position. Alright, so we got our throttle right here. We're gonna go ahead and get this needle out. I think it's a 6 mil. Go ahead and get this out of here. Okay, very hard for you guys to see, but it's at the 3rd position. Sorry that my camera won't focus in, but it's at the 3rd position. We're gonna go ahead and change it to the 2nd, and we'll see how she does. But we got it switched over. The biggest reason I'm doing this throttle change right here is because obviously the bike's running really lean. I haven't done this combination yet. The smallest pilot jet I had with the 2nd position was a 45, and now I have a 42 in there. I think this combination might work pretty well. Let's go ahead and get this on. I need to mess with the idle a little bit. So confused. Watch, idling low right now. It's idling perfectly. Watch when I give it some gas. Guys, I'm really confused on this bike. It's like it wants to idle. I'll mess with the idle screw. I got the idle screw dialed in. You guys heard it right there. I revved it up and it just sat there. Sat way high. And I know that if I mess with the idle screw, you need to keep revving it to like let the idle I don't know how to explain it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Dude, I've never had that happen right there. Alright, it's the next day. After listening to that thing last night, I have 2 options right now. My options are, I think those floats are sticking and I need to take that thing apart because every time I rev this bike, the floats stick, not giving it enough fuel, making it idle high. Second option is I have a leaky crank seal and I need to do crank leak down test type thing and see if I can hold 5 pounds or whatever it is. First, I'm gonna take that carburetor off. All right, we got these bolts out. You guys do not wanna know what I had to go through to get these out. I'll just tell you this, I had to put it in the vise and it took a lot of work, but alright, we got this bowl. Ooh, the seal already was coming off. Looks good, it feels pretty good. Float height feels pretty good. Needle looks sharp still, which is awesome. Floats feel good, nothing in them, which is awesome. They look pretty good too. Oh my gosh, it'll be really hard for you guys to see, but if you look right here, there's a seal down here, and this seal looks fried. It looks bad right there. And someone just commented on my other part 1 video and said, make sure to check the seal in the carburetor because this could affect the way it idles. So yeah, that could be our problem right there. I mean, look at the way that's way too tight, or something's going on. This main jet's a 180, if you guys wanted to know. Pilot jet's still obviously the 42. Oh my goodness, look at that seal. Holy crap, it's destroyed in there. Well, we figured out our problem. Holy smokes. Alright, we'll get this cleaned up and I'll see if I have a seal. I don't think I do. Alright guys, I just checked and I do not have a seal for that. We're gonna see if that's our problem. So, I'm gonna order one, get this thing back together, and start this thing up and see what it does. Alright guys, it's been a couple days. We got the gasket we need. First we're gonna clean the carburetor out, see if it's dirty at all. Then we're gonna throw that gasket in, get the carburetor together, throw it in the bike, and see what she does. Go ahead and get started. This is as good as it's gonna get right here. Right here. Alright guys, I didn't want to bore you with putting it back together, so it's all ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and start it. I have not started it yet. This is first start up. So let's see how she feels. I don't know. Ugh. Guys, I really thought it was going to be that gasket. This thing has not changed at all. So confused. If you guys have any suggestions, please help me in the comments. I'm going to ride it, see if it changed anything once I warm it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. There's no point in jetting it if it's going to keep doing this. Alright guys, that's going to sum it up for this video. I think the next step with this bike is a leak down test for the crank seals and stuff. But if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know down in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this stuff, make sure to like and subscribe.